I'm in my pajamas. I'm tired as fuck. And I look old. Anyways. So, spirit bothers me quite often. I don't know what to do with the information that I'm receiving. So I'm going to put it out there in the public. So hopefully somebody out there will know what to do with the information. It may or may not pertain to you. If not, just disregard. If so, I hope the information that I have is helpful. Okay, yeah. I don't think spirit would be bothering me unless they wanted their message out. And so this happens to me quite often, and I don't know what to do with it. So I can work on some channeling, meditation, try to get some more details. Yeah. Uncanny enough, sometimes I will pick up on things that are real, very, very real, and I just don't know what they want me to do with the information. So it's frustrating, and they keep bugging me. So I know this can be very painful for some of the families. Okay. So first off, if you've lost a loved one, I'm very sorry for your loss, and I hope that the information that I can bring will help solve some of these issues, help heal your pain, and get the message across from spirit that they are trying to get out there, and hopefully it'll help someone. I'm probably gonna have to edit the hell out of this video. Okay. Okay. So, from some channeled messages from tonight, I don't know what today's day is, let's see, March 6th, 2021, right? Yeah. Anyways, I'm tired, I'm sorry. I'm very, very tired. I just want to sleep. Seriously, I just want to sleep. But, you know, let's wake you up in the middle of the night. Just because they can. And it's like, poke, 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 wake up, I got something to say. Poke, 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 I got something to say. Okay, well, since I seem to be the conduit, and I need to tell someone. Okay, sounds totally crazy. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Edit. Alright. I picked up Samuel, an S name, something with an S. Sally, Samuel, S. It starts with an S. Okay. So, I don't know if somebody went to visit a grave, put some flowers on there recently, but your loved one did see this. He did see that, and I'm going to go through, so I scribbled down some stuff. I've been starting to keep notes, keep some journals, just kind of, because I keep getting these flashes of images, I keep getting vivid dreams, I've been getting channeled messages. So let me just go over some of the details that I just picked up and then see if anything else can come through. So first of all, I am sorry for your loss. Just show me the flowers on the grave. So I think you were there recently and they did see that. It's a male. And I know that he's got kids and he's very sad. He's sad to leave his kids behind. It wasn't his time. So it was not meant to happen. It shouldn't have happened this way. So I'll just, alright, go down the list. Alright, so we got a blue light or a neon light. Gambling. I got the senseless. Wasn't his time. And poor kids behind, right? Family, kids. He's worried about his kids. He says, I didn't know him. And the guy that shot him had desperation in his eyes. And yeah, it was, I feel like it was a gunshot. It was a scared young man. I don't think he knew that he was going to actually hurt someone, or that it would go that far. Right? I think he was more surprised that he actually followed through with something like that. I kind of get the feeling this guy had a family too, but it still, I keep wanting to say kid, but it wasn't a kid. So maybe a young male, young adult. A stupid kid. Alright, something about the cheek. I don't know if this person got hit in the face or if it was shot in the face, but that was something I did pick up, was on the face, or if he had a blemish, but I think the person who I'm reading for had an injury in the face, and I'm not 100% sure if it was from gunshot or if it was from a blunt force, but there's something on this side. Alright, so now he's telling me, alright, so he had white shoes. Something about the tennis shoes is very important, so I kept picking up on tennis shoes. I think they're white. I could be wrong. Sometimes I get the colors like introvert, it could be red. But I did see white tennis shoes. But they're like knockoffs. They're not like name brand, but they kind of look like they are. But yeah, they're knockoffs and cheap replicas, right? So there's something about the shoes. Black hoodie, jeans. I'm trying to read my scribble. It's hard to see, but okay. So I also wrote down that he had no criminal record or like blemish on his record, so he's not really in the system yet. But I just heard he will be. He will be. He will be in the system. But why did I? Not yet. Okay. So there. All right. Goosebumps again. That's cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah, white sneakers, side of the face. So I see something about gambling, and didn't know the perpetrator. He did not know the perpetrator. This was a younger gentleman that did this. White tennis shoes, hoodie. I know that's pretty generic, but I need more information. Right. He does feel guilty. I got that. I did pick up that because it went farther than it should have. I am getting the name. It starts with an S. Something with S, either in his first name or his last name. But I thought Samuel initially. Then I think it's Sally. So it could be his name, the name of his kids. The victim's name or the victim's kids. But there's definitely an S. Samuel is what I was thinking, or Sammy, Sam, Sally, S-A, something. Definitely knock off tennis shoes, or that's what I saw when I hit the ground. Shoes, the white shoes. But there might be evidence on those shoes. There might be like blood residue still on those shoes. The kid still has these shoes. So it was found outside, next to the building, but not in front of the building, but close to the front, like on the side of the building. I'm thinking it's a casino, neon lights, because I kept getting that neon light feel, and I don't know if it was a blue light, could have been red, but I'm thinking blue. My camera just shut off. So, that was a full battery too, by the way. But at least I have this other one here, so hopefully that's still going. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Camera, shut off. Okay, anyways. Casino. I can't read my own handwriting. The man hangs out at the casino. He's a regular. So he's known in the community. He hangs out there. Maybe he works there. Something, but he's in the area a lot. Right? So whether he works there or whether he just hangs out there, goes into the casino quite often, he's there a lot. So that he'll be known like as a regular. Right? So he's in the area. He still has those shoes. There's evidence on the shoes. So that's important. The shoes are important. I don't know why exactly, but I'm being told the shoes are important. Okay? Alright, so that's one channeled message from today, March, what is today? Yeah, March 7th. The middle of the night. So, I don't know. Anyways, so that's one. Yeah, so the victim in this case does have kids. He just misses kids. He doesn't want his kids crying. I think he saw them crying at the graveyard. And he is worried about his kids. And he's sorry that he had to go. He wanted to be there for them. Wasn't his time. He's very sorry. He really did not want to miss out on raising his kids. He wanted to be there. And he is there. He is there. It's the grief. He's feeling the grief. I'm goosebumps again. I'm so sorry for your loss. Okay, I left you something. Check the accounts. Check the work account. There's something there for the kids. Make sure that they're taken care of. There's an account that you need to look for. I think it's through work. Yeah. Okay. that's it. Is that it? All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so it's a little strange. This happens to me quite often, and then I'm stuck with this information. I don't know what to do with it. So I hope by me putting it out there that you can find some sort of peace, and hopefully the information will help you. Okay. Yeah, I do have some other ones. I'll just do like a few extra that have been kind of recent. Let's see. Alright, so there's another one that I'm not sure who this is, and it was a few nights ago. I can't remember the date, so but I'll say March 1st or something. I don't know. I did put another video out there, but it's like still in bed and sleeping when it came to me, so you can't really, it's not a very good video. Alright, but the other night I did pick up a older woman, elderly, and she had either succumbed to gas or something in her house, because I got a flash of an image of her furnace. So I don't know what that it was exactly about, but I did get the image of the brick home, like the older style brick home, shutters, and then, you know, the sheer lace curtains that you old people put up in their house. You kind of look through those, and you can see through the window, and I could see the legs on the floor, and the slippers, nightgown. Like half of her body was in the living room and the other half was like in the kitchen, the way the house was laid out. I saw two cats. The one cat was the grayish color cats. The one cat in particular stood out because it was like chewing on its tongue. Really weird. Kind of a retarded cat. No pun, it's just a derp cat. That I don't know what's wrong with this cat. There's something wrong with the cat. And, but I think the old lady is worried because nobody has checked on her, and her kitty cats are by themselves. And I don't want to be too gross about it, but they need food and water, and somebody to take care of them. So animals are animals. So, yeah. This is not good. This is not good. Somebody needs to go check on their grandma now. Okay? I don't know who this is, where they are, but this is the stuff that wakes me up in the middle of the night. So, something about the gas, an elderly woman, the sheer curtains, gray cats, brick home, maybe green shutters, but I think it was shutters of some kind. And this I don't know if this cat's got like some neurological thing going on with it, or what the deal is with this cat, but the lady would like somebody to take care of her animals. She loved them very much. And so we all have animals that sometimes get left behind when we pass. And it's, you know, so they need someone to love them. So that's one message that came through. Yeah, it's, yeah. So that's one. Alright. And then I do have some other ones that have been bothering me for quite some time. A little bit older. And they've been around for a while, and I just didn't know what to do with this information. So I'm just... And the weird thing is sometimes I'll dream of stuff and have visions, and then I'm like, well, what the hell was that? And then I'll do a little digging and find out that it's real. And so I did do that with a couple of these. Kind of local for me, so a little close to home. And it's, I'm kind of wondering why they came through to me the way that they did, especially ones that are kind of old and, you know, not quite solved yet. So let's go into that. I'm going to start with this one here. This one is, and I remember getting a vision of a blonde girl, which is strange after you figure out who she is. But in my vision, she was blonde. And I got the letter J. Okay, so I'm thinking Janine, something with a J, right? So I got the J. But then I also got like Wilbur, or the W name, like the street name is a W. It's on a W street. I got the water. She can hear water. There's water running, or there's a stream, or it's pipes, but I really got the feeling that there's a house and a shed off to the side. House and a shed off to the side. So like any detectives out there listening, hello, you're looking in the wrong spot. That's what she wants to say. You're looking in the wrong spot, okay? Not kidding here. So, go to the other side of the highway and look, okay? Anyways, my frustration with do your job. I appreciate the work you do. I really do. But let's pay attention to details, okay? Alright, so I got Spirit bugging me for a reason. Spirit's bugging me for a reason, okay? You're looking in the wrong spot. Anyways, sorry. Let's get back to it. Okay. This one perturbs me a little bit because I know she's there. Alright. So she can hear the water. Okay? She knows there's a stream nearby, there's a house or a shed, some kind of water thing coming down. So if she can hear the water, that means she's pretty close to it, right? Okay, so by water, there's a street. It starts with a W. But then also I got this horse named Wilbur. Whatever the hell that means, I don't know what that means. Horse named Wilbur. So either it's a horse property, or there's a street called Wilbur, or it's a W sign as a street that starts with a W. Okay, so the wagon, I don't know. And then yeah, so I did get the thing that she was blonde. I got the thing that her husband did it, right? So I got all this. And then I went online and I looked to see if there's anybody in the area, because that was another thing that got me, was like the area, right? I zoomed in on this and I knew it was close by, and I was like, well, who is this, right? So I did a search for missing persons in the area, and then I come across this woman named Jespy Kallungi. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. I'm sorry. But it is a little different for me. But it starts with a J. I'm like, okay. She's missing from the Colorado Springs area. Okay. Turns out, after I read an article, it turns out her husband actually confessed to killing her and driving to a secluded area in Fluorescent or Divide and disposing of her there. He confessed to this and then took off, but they still haven't found her body. Well, I'm dreaming of this woman, and then I find out the cops are still looking for her, right? But they're looking in the wrong spot. They need to be on the other side of the highway. Go to the other side of the highway, by water. W Street, okay? Look. Anyways, my frustration. Do your job. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, so this one, because it's in the media and it's already known about on the internet, right? So it makes me freak out a little bit. And then when I find out, yeah, it's real, I kind of go, no, what am I doing? Why am I getting this information? I don't know why I'm getting this information. It is kind of strange because she's an Asian woman who married an American nasty and a monster. She married a monster who took off because he's a coward. And but yet I picked up that she was a blonde woman, so I don't know what that's about. So some of the information I get can be a little off, but I think it's pretty close. So yeah, I don't know why she's a blonde and she's an Asian, unless she was dyeing her hair, which is possible. So I am sorry to your family. It's got to be horrible not to know where she's at, not to be able to put her to rest, and to not get justice. So don't give up. Don't give up. Keep looking. And bug those cops every day. Tell them to do their job. Okay? Alright. Alright, so that's one of them. Alright, so this other one that's been bothering me for a while. Now, I had a dream, and it wasn't really a vision, it was more of a dream, and I woke up and I was freaked out. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Why am I getting this information? I don't know. And so what I got was this kid, and he reminded me of my son, right? He was young and charismatic, and then it was just over for him. Right, so I feel the pain. As a mother, I feel the pain. I couldn't imagine. It's just horrible. But I got Columbine, and I was like, well, what is Columbine? What we all know about that already, right? Why am I getting this? And I got the name Nick, and I was like, well, okay, well, I need more information. And I got that he was shot, and I was like, well, yeah, okay. And then I got that it was a drug deal, right? And I'm like going, well, that doesn't sound right. And it bothered me so much that I got up in the middle of the night and did some internet searching to try to figure out what in the world was going on. And then I came across an article about a young couple back in 2000, the year 2000, February of 2000, that were shot in a subway. Well, it turns out this young man's name is Nick Kunselman, and the young lady was Stephanie Grizzel. Young, very young teenagers, I mean, prime of their life, just starting their life. And they were shot in a subway. Okay, well, I couldn't figure out, well, why does it have to do with Columbine? Well, it turns out he went to Columbine during that. And that was his way of saying, hey, you'll find me because I went there, but this is where. Anyways, I know it sounds crazy, but the one thing that's really important, detectives, if you're listening, the one thing that you need to know is that this was not a stranger. This was not a stranger. They knew this person, or at least Nick knew this person. I did not pick up on Stephanie's energy. I picked up on Nick's energy, okay? And he knew this person from school, but I don't think it was high school. I picked up the fact that it was a middle school friend. So you can go through all the yearbooks all through high school all you like, and it's not going to help. You need to look at the middle school records. Middle school. He was a friend of his from middle school, okay? The kid may have been a dropout on drugs, had some family trouble, but they used to hang out, and then they kind of didn't anymore. So not really the greatest guy, kind of hung out with the wrong crowd. hence being the dropout and, you know, drugs and stuff. But I think there was somebody on your suspect list that you should have been looking at. And I would advise you to go back and take a second look and see if there's anybody from middle school that may have not hung out with him in high school, but certainly did during middle school, okay? White guy, yeah. And shorter hair, preppy, not prep, well, kind of wanted to be a gangbanger, but he wasn't. He was just, something's off with this guy. It's just off. An awful piece of shit this guy is. So I hope you catch him, and I hope you can bring justice to this family, okay? Yeah, I don't think that the girl, like, knew him. I don't think she did. I don't think she had anything to do with it. She had no idea what was coming. And Nick, on the other hand, I think he knew him, but he wasn't his friend, right? So this guy was just like one of those sleazy fuckers that just, excuse me, would just come in, ask for stuff, constantly, like, I don't know if it had anything to do with drugs, or maybe it did, or drug money. I think it's more on the money side, but I don't know. I just know that this guy knew Nick, and I'm sorry for your loss. So that's another one that had media attention that I'm going, why am I picking up on this? I don't know why I'm picking up on this. But then I find out it's not solved, and maybe that's why they're reaching out to me, is because they would like to have closure, some justice, and some peace. Alright. I guess that's it for tonight. I gotta go back to bed. Hopefully Spirit will let me sleep this time. Okay. Alright. Maybe we'll do another Spirit session down the road. Okay. I hope this helps somebody. Alright. Good night, guys.